guys, welcome back to my channel. I missed you guys so much. Sorry for lagging. Today's video is gonna be a Q&A, like a car life Q&A, what it's like to live in the car. I asked you guys on TikTok, if you don't follow me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok, to ask me a few questions on like a car life or anything that you guys may be curious about, and I will answer them here. So let's just get on to the video. There's like no need for yap unless like you guys like to hear me yap. The wind is hella winning today, but hopefully you can hear me. First question, I know everyone's asking this question, is how did I end up in car life? Why did I take this decision to do car life? And honestly guys, it wasn't my decision. I fear I might break someone's spirit right now because I don't do car life for fun, to go travel or anything. I legit do car life because I couldn't afford to pay rent. At the beginning of my car life journey, it was very much because I was forced to. I didn't really have any other choice. I wasn't really making income. Getting a job was really hard, and this was really the only choice that I had. And it's just been dragging a lot. Car life will be coming to an end very shortly in the next few months. So yeah, I was basically forced to do car life. Next question I have is, what do I do all day? Since I did say I'm not really doing this to travel, stay in the same spot, like the same city where my work is at or close to my job, and I basically do what you would do but in my car. Some days I do want to go out and like hike and to the beach and just to distract myself from being in this car. But for the most part, like honestly, I get out of work and if I already have food prepared or whatever, I just stay in my car. And that sounds so sad, and sometimes it is sad, but it genuinely is because like I don't know. Sometimes my emotions get the better of me and then I can't really do anything. And when I'm out, it's because I'd rather be out than being in the car. And I'm trying to force myself to go out a little more because honestly, recently, it's been a little tough just because of my situation. And I don't really feel like really doing anything, which sucks because I should. It's getting to me, guys. It's not fun. I know I say like, oh my gosh, this is getting to me, but I only say this because of my son, guys. Like the situation is very hard on me, and I don't really think I've gotten to really enjoy the car life because at the end of the day, I have my baby boy. The goal is him. The goal has always been him. And there's always obstacles that kind of like get in my way. If you guys follow me on TikTok, you kind of know a little bit of the story of what's going on right now. I do plan on getting an apartment in the next few months, so when he finishes the school year, and hopefully he'll be back with me if there's no more obstacles, because at this point like there's really nothing else that's keeping me away from him except him finishing school. These are hopefully the last few months that we'll get to spend without him because it's getting to me. The next question is, would I recommend car life? Yes, 100%. I do recommend car life for anyone that wants to save money really quickly or pay off debt or for just taking like a little bit of a break from the world. It is very nice, it's very therapeutic, and you get to spend a lot of time with yourself, so you are able to figure out who you are, what you want to do, and all that. However, it is something that changes your whole perspective in everything. Car life, it is a little lonely, and if you like being alone, you love it. It's a really great life, but if you don't have a support system in place, or if you don't go into it like mentally like aware of what might happen, it could mess you up, guys. But I would recommend car life. If you don't have kids, you will love it. I think that you will flourish in it. But if you have kids, don't do it. The next question is, do I see my son? Yes, I do see my son. I try to see him as much as I can. He does live a little bit far away. He lives like 2 hours away. I still make the trip to go there and at least see him once a week on one of my days off, because like I said, my job is at a different city. The day off that I go to, I spend a day with him and I call him every single day. We FaceTime and play Roblox and all that. So yeah, I do talk to him on a daily and I do see him very frequently. I know from what it sounds like, it's like, oh my gosh, what is going on here? Especially to you guys that are subscribed to me on my YouTube channel. Maybe I could do a story time on how like this came to be. I do have one on my TikTok, but it was kind of like summarized, but I can always tell you guys if you guys want to know. It was just unfortunate events that happened. Okay, where do I shower? I shower at the gym, guys. I do have a friend that lets me use their bathroom when they are there, like at home, when they're not working. And so I do take the advantage of that, and I go shower at their house instead of going to the gym, because sometimes I just don't want to see people and I don't want to talk to people. So I just like to use the bathroom. I've seen a hose, a hose and a bucket that you would take for camping, and you can just take a shower anywhere. And I want to get that so I could take a shower here. I feel like that'd be cool, no? Just like to avoid like asking for favors too much, because I always feel like I'm bothering someone and I don't want to feel like that. So I feel like I have to figure it out on my own. So I might get that. Do you work other than social media? Yes, guys, I do. I'm a server. It's not the greatest job right now. There's a lot of problems there. And I'm also trying to look for a different job because there's just so much there. But it is income. And at the moment, I mean, I need, like, might as well save. Since I'm going to be doing this for a few more months, I think that I want to save as much as possible until I get the apartment. That way I have money saved up in case of emergencies and in case that anything happens, God forbid, while I'm living in the apartment. Another question is, how do you heat up your food or keep your food cold? Well, I have a cooler in my car at all times. So I have a video on my channel about my setup. It is basically still very kind of the same. It is a no build setup. I have a cooler that I bought. I believe it was like $250 or so. I do buy ice every single day. I don't have the fridge that like has plugged into a Jackery. I don't own a Jackery. Jackeries are so expensive. Cooler and ice, that's how I keep my food cold. And to warm it up, I have a portable oven that you can get from like anywhere. It's like, I think $20, or I think it's like $30 now. It's like a metal pad that basically heats up the food and you just close it up like a lunchbox. It does take a long time to heat up though. So like if you are hungry, do not expect that it's going to be ready in the next 10 minutes, because I have my food right now warming up, and it's been warming up for like about 30-40 minutes because it's costillas and I want to make sure it's good. What happens when my car breaks down? Well, with car life, you want to make sure that you are up to date with everything maintenance for your car. So I basically work on my car myself. Anything that I could do, I do. For example, the oil change or to change a light bulb or anything like that, I take care of it. If there's something that I can't do, I needed new tires, then I go take it to get new tires. You just have to take care of your car and have it well maintenance to avoid it breaking down. I take care of my car like really, really good for the most part, and it's doing so good. It takes me everywhere, and I love this car so much. It hasn't happened to me yet for it to break down, and like hopefully it does not happen, because I do think that I take really, really good care of my car. Another question is, how do I keep my car clean? I think we all know that I do not keep my car clean. I try my best, but it's just like impossible with car life. And if there's like fellow car lifers, I want to see your car, or like give me tips on how you keep organized, because I have just so much stuff in my car. I don't even know, like either it's in my front seat, so I have to move it to the back, but then I have to move those bags to the front seat, and it's just a bunch of moving around everywhere that it just never stays clean, which sucks. But if you have any recommendations, let me know. What are some safe places to sleep at night? So at the beginning of my car life journey, I was in the safe parking program provided by the city. They might offer those services as well in your city, so just search up like safe parking, and it's very easy. It's as easy as calling, seeing if they have any spaces available, and you just give your information, your ID, and like your car model. You do have to own your car. It has to be under your name. It can't be anybody else's. But yeah, I did that, and basically what it is, it's this parking lot. They give you the directions, and then there's security guards in the front. All it is for you to be able to park at night and then you leave. That was at the beginning of my car life, so I was very grateful to have been able to do that, because I didn't have to be sleeping in the streets. However, when I moved cities, that's when I started sleeping like in the streets or by PCH or in the canyons even, because there's a lot of people over here that do that already, and it's just like joining the club, you know? I have heard that there's Walmarts and there's hospitals that you can go to. However, I've never been to those because the Walmarts close to me don't allow that. And the hospitals are like gated. So it's not like I can really go in and spend the night. 24-hour gym, your 24-hour gym. I go to Planet Fitness. So there's a lot of people that sleep there. And since the parking lot is huge, you can't really tell. And I have taken advantage of that. And I've had slept there and just wake up and go to the gym to like shower and brush my teeth and all that. No one really pays so much attention to you. You just like be careful of your surroundings, but no one really pays attention to what you're doing. So if I pull up at a neighborhood, I just chill there for like the whole afternoon and no one bothers me. I park in front of parks, and then I take naps there. So generally you can literally park your car anywhere that you can park your car and doesn't have a sign, and you can sleep there. If you're scared that you're gonna get a knock on the window or like a cop or anything like that, I feel like it's unavoidable. Sometimes that would happen because it's like a car. But if you're quiet and you come to yourself and there's no noise coming out of your car, no one will bother you. And I've done this before. Where do I cook? Well, you guys already know I cook out here in the canyons or at parks. I do like to cook and make my food because I'm a big bag. I'm very picky, so if I have to go to the extra step to cook my food out here or cook at the park, then I would do that because I get to enjoy a really nice meal. How do you deal with the super hot days and the super cold days? So thankfully I'm in SoCal, so it doesn't get really cold. But in the nights that are cold, blankets are your best friend. I do sleep with the car cracked like a little bit. I'm scared to like pass out. I do have to keep some sort of airflow, and then just like layering up. So sometimes I do wear like leggings and sweats, and then I wear like a shirt, a long sleeve, and a hoodie, and then like 3 blankets. Like on the super hot days, now it's a little bit different. Those days you could feel it. Even though it's SoCal, it does get very hot, and thankfully I'm not anywhere that it gets like to the hundreds, because I don't think I'd be able to do that. I do have a portable fan that I use, and I make sure that that is charged up, and I charge it in the car as well throughout the day. That way at night I can use it. But also, like I said, my friend has been helping me so much, and I have been able to, like, if it's super hot, super cold, I would be able to like sleep over them. But I don't like asking for favors, and I always feel like I'm bothering, so I try not to take advantage of it. But if it's there, I'll take it. Why don't you buy a van? Okay, guys, a lot of people always say to buy a van because that will solve all my issues, and then I could, like, you know, live like van life. But van costs money, guys, and van life is still not very suitable for a child. If I had to go to court and then look at that, they'll be like, what the fuck? So it is very much like, I want an apartment. I don't want a van because I don't have money to spend on the van. I have the money for the apartment, and the apartment is what I want. I miss being in a house, honestly. I miss being able to just like chill in my house. You still have to be aware of your surroundings and be aware of everything. So there's a lot of times I do get paranoid, and I am anxious, and I kind of want it to like not be like that. Do cops ever bother you? No, honestly, I haven't had any cop bothering me. I did get pulled over once, but because he claims I was speeding, and I think I was. Don't speed, guys, because the ticket's not good. He just looked in my car and he was like, what the fuck? But for the most part, no one really bothers you. California or SoCal has a lot of people living out of their car, so it's not like anything new. Does your back hurt? Oh guys, yes, my back is killing me. My back hurts. Then sometimes like the shoulder blade right here hurts. My neck be hurting. My knees are hurt. They're done. My knees are done for, because I'm always like in the front seat. Do have a pillow that helps with like my lumbar support when I sleep at night, and I have knee support that I wear sometimes throughout the day if the pain is bad. But I do blame it all on car life. Just build a better setup. I feel like my setup isn't the greatest. I have like a foam that's like this much, and I haven't replaced it, and it's been a year, so I think it might be that. A lot of you guys ask why I don't get a dog or like a pet. Guys, I can't bring a dog into this life. They would hate it, and I would hate myself for even putting that poor dog in that. Dogs deserve like a place to roam free. And if I was doing car life to travel, I would consider getting a dog like that. I do have like a weekly schedule of work, and I do go to work a lot, so it's not like, where would he be then? I can't leave him in the car, he'll die. Next question is, what do you like most about car life, and what do you like least about car life? So I do like the fact that I can legit go anywhere, and then I would have everything. It's like I have my clothes, I would have my food, I have literally anything I need in my car. I don't take advantage of it as much as I would like. I just get in my feelings, and I fall into a rut where I just don't do anything. Hopefully doing this helps me, because I'm starting to meet a lot of you guys. I really like the community that I'm building here on YouTube, and I like the community I have on TikTok. Like, don't get me wrong, but I feel like YouTube, it's a lot more closer to like me and you, and it's more personal, and it's more intimate to me in the way. So I do want to do that, and I want to provide some sort of content for you guys. What I like least about it is how lonely it gets. Coming from someone that doesn't have friends besides that one friend, like I don't hang out with anybody. I don't talk to anybody on a daily. Only interactions are at work and my friend. That's it. There's nothing else in between. So I'm always alone all the time, and it could be my fault. I do crave friendships and all that, but there's just like not really time for me to make friends right now, because I need to focus on the goal, and the goal is Mason. How do I stay safe living out of my car as a woman? I carry all the like essential emergency tools in case. But the easiest way is just to not go to the same exact places every single day, to kind of like switch it up. I kind of like go here and there, find new spots everywhere, and I don't go to the same place like on a row. But honestly, a lot of the time I spend my days in parking lots. So whether it be like mall parking lots or plazas, Walmart parking lots, Target parking lots, anywhere that there's a parking lot that there's people and I get reception, I will park there and like enjoy my day. But at night it's a different story. At night I already have a certain neighborhood that I go to and I only park there. I feel like everyone already knows in that neighborhood that I live out of my car. So they're really nice, they're sweet, and they're basically my neighbors at this point. So yeah. I have regular mace, I have a taser, I have a bear mace, and I carry like things like a camping knife and all that. You cannot be afraid to use it though. You do need to be able to use it if you carry all that. Also, I go to the gym, so I work out, I have muscle, I'm pretty strong, so I recommend you guys to get strong. Take a self-defense class, which is something that I want to do, but I feel like I could just take them, I could just go like bah, bah, bah. Another question is, what happens if you get sick or you eat something super spicy and you have that chorro and you have to and you have to poop? So guys, I have to go to the gym for that. I either go to gas stations with bathrooms or Vaughn's that has bathrooms, Walmart's has bathrooms,